strategies of effective bonus distribution. Okay, so let me start. So as a part of our business problem, okay, so the company's bonus allocation process was inefficient and it was misaligned with the KPIs and business goals, leading to higher costs and reducing the customer satisfaction. So meaning the current bonus allocation process was very inefficient, and of course our client was one of the leading we can say odds and betting related company. Okay, so the current bonus allocation process was very inefficient and it was leading to suboptimal utilization of the resources and of course customer dissatisfaction. So the goal was to understand the bonus distribution patterns and customer performance. So in betting and to redesign the allocation strategy. So as a part of our business objective was to maximize the customer satisfaction and of course minimize the variance in the bonus distribution, meaning our aim was to maximize the customer satisfaction by optimizing the fairness of the bonus distribution while ensuring that it was within the budget constraints with regards to company, and this would involve analyzing the customer behaviors, win percentages, and of course a lot of other things with ultimate goal of improving the both profitability as well as fairness in bonus allocation. So that was our objectives. And of course, the constraint was to minimize the variance in bonus distribution. Of course, fairness in how bonuses are getting allocated among customers, given that the varied levels of engagement like betting history, that geographic factors, all of these factors. Okay. And of course, we had our business success criteria and of course, economic success criteria. So our business success criteria was to achieve a 10% of increase in profit margins through the optimized bonus allocations that better aligns with the customer engagement with reward structures. And of course, when it comes to economic success criteria, we were generating about 20% of increase in the revenue in the first year post the implementation of the new bonus allocation system. Okay. So let me explain. Let me go through the model architecture in order for you to better understand these things. So I would like to walk you through the architecture of our project on allocation. So this particular diagram, it outlines the different stages. Okay, so it outlines the different steps that were involved, that were followed during the understanding of the business problem, visualizing actionable insights, using tools like Power BI, and we'll try to break it up step by step. So when it comes to the first step, of course, we are following the CRISP MLQ framework, okay, a cross-industry standard process for machine learning with quality assurance, where the first phase is of course business understanding. So this is the first step in any of the data science or any analytics project, is of course to fully understand the business problem in the context. In our case, the business challenge was to improve the allocation process, so that we did. And then of course, as a part of second step, we go for the data collection and understanding. So once we understood the problem, we moved on to the data collection and understanding that involved gathering all the relevant data from the various different sources, leading it to centralized database. Okay, in our case, in this case, we used MySQL. The raw data was collected from the business operations or operators, contained information about the customer demographics, betting activity, revenue, bonuses, all of these things. Okay, were loaded into where we took information from the MySQL database. Okay, and then of course, as a part of data pre-processing, okay, that is the third step and one of the important steps, along with the exploratory data analysis. I would like to explain it. So after collecting the data, the next step is for the data pre-processing, where we took the raw data. Is generally often messy. Okay, it is incomplete or inconsistent. So we cleaned it using different data pre-processing techniques, using the tools like Python with a library such as Pandas and NumPy. Okay, and the processing steps were to of course involve handling the duplicates, remove the repeated entries that could skew the results. We also tried going for the missing value imputation. We filled any missing value data with the statistical techniques. We did the outlier treatment where we identified and addressed extreme values that could distort the analysis. We also went with discretization. We grouped the continuous variables, I mean, similar kind of variables for the easier analysis. And then we also went for the data transformation and scaling. So ensure the data was normal and ready for our analysis. Okay, so this pre-processing step ensures the data is reliable and of course usable for the analysis. And then of course, as I said, along with the exploratory data analysis, which is also called as EDA. So with clean data, okay, whatever data we have cleaned, we conducted exploratory data analysis using visualization tools like Matplotlib and Python. So we identify the key trends, key patterns, and correlations, for instances. For instance, like for example, we explored how betting behaviors varied by different ages and geographically. We looked at the relationship between the bonus received, generated, and customer activity. Okay, so obviously the EDA was very crucial in generating the hypothesis and guiding us to the next steps. And then, of course, as a part of data visualization, once we had our insights, we visualized the clean data and processed data to communicate that to all the findings effectively to our clients. So we used a lot of different data visualization tools such as Power BI, Tableau, Looker from Google, of course, Looker being the cloud-based business intelligence. Okay, and then these visualizations were designed to be very user-friendly so that stakeholders could understand and act on that particular insights without needing much technical knowledge, right? And of course, the actionable insights were given to the user. So finally, we visualized the data, okay, which was shared with the end users, and then of course decision makers like business managers. So these insights helped them identify how to exactly optimize the bonus allocation process, okay, how to reward the right customers and improve the profitability. So obviously, this particular feedback loop allows the business to continuously refine their strategies. So obviously, this is the structured approach that ensures the project in both technicality as well as technically sound as well as aligned with the business goals. So by following this particular process, we have demonstrated our data-driven insights, data decision making can solve the real world problems, and that's what we did. Okay, and of course, let me show you what are the data visualizations. And we took all the data visualizations and we took all the report and we created this particular dashboard. So I'd like to explain some of the few key insights which we have derived from our dashboard, which of course provides an overall view of the customer activity and the performance metrics in the context of the bonus allocation. And of course, the visualization that highlights the different trends related to the customer demographics, activity levels, income, and performance. Okay, so let's understand each one of them. So the first one is with regards to gender distribution. Okay, so first we have gender distribution donut chart. So the customer base is slightly skewed towards the female. Okay, with the 52% of the customers and 48% of the male customers. So this distribution helps us understand the demographics composition of the audience, and also suggests us that such tailoring of the marketing strategies to appeal both genders with a slight focus on the females. Okay, and the second one, of course, says the most active customers by days. So this is the bar chart on the which displays the most active customers by the number of days they are engaged. Okay, so the top two customers we can see Miss Ashley Brown, and there is also Caitlin Williamson. Obviously, both of them are leading with 7.1K active days, 7,100 of active days. Okay, so that was indicating that there's strong loyalty. Okay, strong loyalty and a consistent activity, making them ideal candidates for special bonus and of course retention campaigns if required. And then the third part, we went on looking at the top 10 customers by distant income. Okay, we can see Mr. Frank Wallace and Nicole May are tied, okay, for the highest income level, generating approximately 2.98 million, okay, each. Okay, And these customers contribute very significantly to the business profitability, making them very high priority targets for the personalized, bonus strategies. And of course, we also dealt with, understand with the average win percentage by age. So here we looked at the, you can see this particular line chart. So here we looked at, win percentage actually fluctuates across different age groups, peaking at 52% of the customers in their early 30s. Okay, and dipping to the 38% of the customers in the mid 20s. Okay, can see there is in mid 20s there is a dip, and then of course 52% of the customers in their early 30s is peaking. Okay, so obviously this insight could inform the age specific strategies such as promoting skill enhancing bonuses for younger customers to improve the win percentages. And of course, we have another one more. Lastly, the chart at the which shows the total number of bets, which is showing with the bar graph with an average win percentage by the number of active days. Okay, of course, this is a combined combination chart along with the bar chart and the line chart. So the customers around with, we found out that, customers with around 220 days, 220 active days, okay, places, a significant number, okay, highest number of bets, around 660, 6,000 bets, sorry, my bad. You can see around 6,000 bets with regards to 220 active days, okay. So obviously, but the percentage actually diverges significantly. As you can see with regards to the line chart, if you observe the line chart, it is actually diverging a lot. So obviously this highlights the potential inverse relationship where we can also understand the frequent betting might not always lead to the higher wins, suggesting that there should be a quality of engagement matters, okay, more than quantity. Okay, so obviously these are the takeaways that we have seen with regards to demographics. We have seen the loyal customers, we have seen age insights, we have seen betting behaviors. So in conclusion, not only this, along with this, we have seen a lot of other insights as well. So yeah, so I would say that this particular dashboard is giving us a wealth of actionable insights. And by understanding these customer behaviors through the metrics like income, activity level, win rates, bonuses, or businesses can allocate the bonuses more strategically to minimize the returns, and of course have the customer satisfaction, and of course that leads us in order to get our objectives done. So that's what from my side, and yeah, thank you guys.